Okay, so we'll see how to perform natural language processing NLP. Okay, so we have this review data set. We'll use that. So I'm going to read this file. Okay, this is in our downloads. Okay, and the file name is order reviews.csv. Right? Okay, okay. Now, if you say reviews, you should be able to see. Oops, pointed to different file. P1, right? Okay, so this is the data set, right? Now, see, there are some specific steps that are common. Okay, so whenever you're dealing with text data, first thing that what we do is we convert into lowercase. Okay, because there will be some uppercase, some lowercase, and since this is case sensitive, right? So if you have different cases, it can create problem. It may not give you same meaning. Let's say if you have h happy and small h happy, capital H and small h happy, it will be treated as two different thing by Python because it's a text thing, right? But actually it's same, right? So you convert everything into uppercase or everything into lowercase. Okay, so that's one thing that we want to do. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, now when you do that, okay, let me just see. Um, Wait, I want to see. This is different. All are different things. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So that's the first thing. Then, second thing is our aim is to analyze the uh, text, right? So there are some words which has no meaning. Okay, we call them as stop words. Okay, stop words have no meaning, like is. See, when you say analyze, what's the purpose? Our purpose is to see what are positive sentence, what are positive words, and negative words. Okay. So when you talk about sentiment analysis is looking at the text. You have to analyze whether it's a positive thing or negative thing. Okay, so let's say you run a company, right? And let's say somebody posted a message about your product. So whether your product is positively rated or negatively rated, how do you know? Due to comments. So there are again two things here. One, if you have rating and comments, then the rating, you know, if it is 5, it is positive. That way it is not a NLP, it is a normal data analysis because you have number. 5 means positive, 4 means negative, right? Now, if you talk about Twitter kind of text, in Twitter, you don't have rating 5 or 4. So you don't know whether it is positive or negative. So again, analyzing Twitter data is again a part of NLP. Okay. So there, what we do is we remove stop words which have no sentiment. No sentiments. Okay, like is, coming, has no sentiment. It's neither positive nor negative. But if you talk about happy, good, nice, bad, ugly, broken, right? These are words which has positive,
Negative then.
positive or negative, right?
Yeah,
We,
both.
we want we want something that gives us sentiment, right? Positive or negative. So we remove those words which do not provide sentiment, and then remaining words we analyze. Now, problem is when we write English, sometimes we can write not good. Now, if you look at good, right, you'll feel the sentence is positive. right? If you see good, it means sentence is positive, but customer has written not good, right? So not good is negative, right? So when you're analyzing, okay, we create what is called a unigram, bigram, and trigram. Unigram is single word. So at the end, once we are done with data cleaning, we will look at individual word, good, broken, nice, all these things. That's called unigram. Bigram is when you combine two words together. Okay, so let's say if I say, I am coming. So I am coming has no, this is simple. I mean, this doesn't have any sentiment. So let's say I loved the product. Now I loved the product, right? So I and the, they are stop words. So we remove I and the. Loved products is the word that you get. So unigram will be loved one, product one. Bigram will be loved, product together. So two continuous words are created using bigram. Okay. So you can have trigram also, three words together. So you can create tetragram also, four words together, but generally, we generally use trigram. Okay. So, in NLP, creating bigram, trigram, and unigram, these are one of the tasks that we perform. Okay. Now here in this case, we have sentiment in rating. So this becomes easy for us. Okay. This becomes easy for us because here we don't have to analyze the text, because rating itself, see, if somebody gives 5, obviously they will not talk bad about your product, and they'll not talk bad and give you 5. So here what we are doing is, we want to understand in this one, we want to understand why people are rating positive or why people are rating negative. So we know it is positive sentiment, we know it is negative, but why are they giving us negative? What are the top factors which is making a product look bad? What are the top factors which are making a product look good? Okay, so we are going to create again unigram, bigram, trigram later at the last to see the reason why people are talking good about my product. Okay, so let's get ahead. So first I said, when you get the word, what you have to do is you have to convert to lower cases, isn't it? Okay, so you have to convert into lower cases. So in this case, okay, let me just see, I'm just looking at from where it is starting. Okay, one second. I'm not able to find, but that's okay. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. So this is your entire thing, and we have to look at which column. What is the column name? So I'm going to go to the data, and I'm going to look at the column name here. The column name is review comment message. This is what we want to read, right? Now, okay, some of this data are empty, isn't it? Some are blank, none. So what we'll do is, before we move ahead, I'm going to remove these null values. So I'm going to say comments or comment text or something equal to, okay, your reviews okay, of now reviews, review comment message, okay, this equal to review comment message, okay, here, and I'm going to say not null, okay, not null will give me not null message. So see, main thing is this is your review list, entire thing, okay, entire thing is review. Now here I'm saying if review is not null, only that you give me. So this is going to filter on the existing data. This is going to give me only the not null text, and this I'm going to copy, okay. So I'm going to copy this. So what does copy do? This will copy the content to text, comment text. Now when you print comment text, okay, and let me comment this out, the previous one, you will see that it will have all the not null text. Now you see, okay, so again, so what happened, instead of giving this as um, this is giving us entire this thing, right? What do you call, this is your um, uh, no, so I would just want to see, okay, so these are the column names here, right? Review comment message. So if I do review comment message here, print comment text and review comment message, okay. So now you see, do you see any this thing? What it did, it removed the rows which had blank,
Unnecessary.
not
Blank.
unnecessary, blank text,
Okay.
which did not have blank, right? Not null. So we are only looking
Not
at
null.
not null, right?
Okay.
It is giving us uh, 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 data frame only. This data frame, not the, this data frame has removed the rows which had blank value for comment message. Okay, so now you see this all have values here. So this is first step. What did we do here? Step 1, remove the,
Blank, not
yes,
null.
null values.
Null values.
Okay, great. Okay, then next one is we will uh, we will write. So what we have done here, we will write a function, okay, to perform some certain task. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to write here, okay, after this. Okay, so we'll write here a function, okay, defining a function to perform NLP processes. Okay, here I'm going to define function. I'm going to say here function NLP analysis 1 or something like that. Okay, and here I'm going to, so this is going to give you, take text. So you, this function will take text, okay, and then perform steps. So first step, what we said was, okay, NLP step 1, convert to lowercase. Convert to lowercase. So how do you convert to lowercase? You say this comments, will take comments equal to comment that is coming dot lower, right? So this is a string function. We'll do string function I'll show you. So if you take a string and if you call this lower method, it is going to convert into lowercase, right? So this has converted into lowercase. Step 1 done. Now step 2, okay, we call it as remove accent. Okay. Step 2 is remove accent word. No, accents are text which are very specific to that language. Okay, see, we are analyzing in English, right? Now, when you talk about our own languages, Indian languages, okay, Indian languages can easily be converted into English, isn't it? So then it's not a problem. We can perform using that. But if you talk about Spanish, French, and these languages, right? Let me show you if I can here. So they are not our normal text. Now you see this A here. It has, you see A? Okay, probably it will be difficult to see there. Right? Let me show you here itself. Okay, you see this? A something, right? This is non-English text. So this text will be difficult for us to analyze. So they are called accent words. These are not among our 26 alphabets, beyond 26 alphabets. You see this here? Yes, because these things, because when you analyze, right, this will not give us any meaning. Because English, when you read it, you have to read it like English text, and this will not be read as English text, right? So we call it as accent words. So we'll remove such words because we can't handle. Now this is extra step you'll perform in non-English text, or you can say accent text. Because if you have in Hindi also or Telugu also, then we will not perform this. Because Hindi, Telugu also, they will not have accent words. Our language are easily convertible into English, isn't it? Just because these are these kind of special words, we have to handle it. Okay, so we call it as, okay, accent words. Remove accent word. So how do you remove accent? Okay, so comments is a text. Okay, so you will say comments equal to, okay, and we are going to import Unicode now. Okay, non-Unicode, okay, non-Unicode text we will remove, which is non-Unicode. So now when I say comments equal to, okay, Unicode dot normalize, okay, normalize, and then here you have, okay, NLP is done using a package called as NLTK. Okay, NLTK is a NLTK. Okay, NLTK is a package which is used for natural language processing. Now, NLTK package, if you see, it has support for all the languages. Okay, NLTK has package for all the languages. It has stop words for all the languages. Even Hindi, I don't know Telugu, but Hindi words are also there here. Okay, you can see the stop words. It has, so it gives us multiple libraries. So we are going to use this NLTK libraries. Okay, towards the end, I'll give you one project where you will see how to build your own stop word also. So see, stop word is nothing but it's a set basically. So it's a set. Okay, what we do is we are removing, right? See, the stop word is required to remove from the main. So you can write a normal program where you have some text and then you have a set, remove the elements which appear in set. So you have set of values, okay, and you have another set with stop words. Just remove them one by one, right? That's what it does. Okay, so I'm going to do normalize, and normalize will have the NFKD. NFKD, okay, is a parameter that we pass saying use this technique which comes from NLTK to normalize this data. Okay, so this is a so when you're normalizing is you have to pass NFKD. So it's a technique. NFKD is a technique using which we will normalize the data. Okay, so it needs a technique and then it needs the text that you want to normalize. Okay, you want to normalize. Okay, now what we do here, now we have to convert it back into ASCII code. How many characters are there in ASCII? Do you remember? How many characters are there? 256 characters. 97 onwards, small ABCD starts. 65 onwards, capital ABCD starts. Correct, correct. So what I'm saying is, what we are saying, see here, it will not only be alphabet, no, it could be anything. It could be anything, hyphen, comma, full stop also can be there, right? So we are reading all the thing into ASCII, convert into ASCII, and if you can't convert into ASCII, ignore the error. Okay, so you have some text. We are converting into ASCII value, right? But not, there are some special words, right, which cannot be converted. We are saying just ignore those words. No, so now I'm going to say. So this is to normalize. After normalize, I'm going to convert this into, okay, encode. Encode, and then you say ASCII. Okay, what if there are errors? So comma, errors equal to ignore. Okay, now again decode it back. After encoding, decode it back into UTF-8 normal text. Okay, now this extra step we are doing because it is a non-English text. Okay, so we are saying normalize the text, then encode into ASCII, and then convert it back into UTF, that is normal text. So you will end up getting normal text here. Okay, so comment will be normalized. Okay, yes, did you understand, Melissa? So what it is doing is, it is removing the non-English text basically. That's what it means. Okay, UTF-8 is a character set. Okay, so when you look at the keyboard, right, your keyboard, the keys that you see, the text that you see, those are your UTF-8 characters. Like A, B, C, D, hyphen, comma, full stop, all these are your UTF-8 character set. Okay, so I'm saying if there are non-UTF-8 character set, remove them and then convert it back into UTF-8. So these are the language text that that English will understand. I'll show you. I'll print out and show you. You see these words, right? So you see my cursor, line number 15. You see A, and then on top you see some sign.
Yes.
Okay, these words will go away. You see in line number 4 also, you see on E power, you see E power something. Yeah. These things will go away. That's what we are trying to do here.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do just two things first. So I'm going to return these comments here. Okay, return comments. We'll add more steps, but just to show you what we have done. Okay, so this is your comment text. Now I'm going to say text, okay, equal to, text equal to NLP analysis. Now you see these first words are also capital. So we are doing two steps now in NLP analysis. We are doing lowercase and removing these characters. So let's see what the output so far. And I'm going to pass here your comment text. So comment text I'm passing. Okay. And so let's run this and see. Okay, let me print the text here. Print text. Okay, it's saying series of, it's getting passed as series. Okay, why it is passed as series? It is not being passed as text, right? So what we have to do is we have to say, okay, for val in comment text, okay, for val in comment text, okay, and now we will pass this val here. Okay, so see, this is a, you see this, what happened? Now first thing you will notice is everything is lowercase, you see.
Yeah.
So it has converted into lowercase.
That power also gone. Yeah.
Yes, and those yes. Okay, so it has converted into our normal text, isn't it? But
Yeah.
think what we did was, see, this is your column in a data frame. This is a column in a data frame. So I am reading one by one column value and passing it. So we got it, right? But how can I pass complete, okay, complete thing to, see here, we are taking one row and we are passing and getting the output. Again, we're passing one row, again, we're passing one row, right? So one option is you convert this into a list later. So I'm going to say text underscore list. Okay, I'm going to save this as one single variable. So here I'm going to say, okay, text list dot append, and I'll add text here. So what happens after this for loop? You'll have one list with, so one variable name with all the text, right? Now instead of doing all these long stuff, okay, there is a simple method. Okay, within one line we can do it. How? So you say comment text here. Okay, let me delete comment text and let me delete this here. So comment text, okay, review comment, okay, then you say dot apply. When you do apply, whatever logic we give here, no, that will be applied to each row. So instead of doing for loop, you can directly do here. Whatever we did, right? We took one row and we performed this and then sent it back. Dot apply will apply to each column of this text. So this is each column. These are each column. I have to see what we did manually. We did a for loop,
One by
take
one.
one column and did one by one. Instead, you can directly say dot apply. Dot apply will perform all these.
In one go. Hmm?
Yes, in one go. Yes. Okay. So that's the advantage of using. So now you print review comment text. Yes, comment text. Now if you print it, you will see same output which we saw earlier. But now it is in rows form. Now you see. Oh, it is still there, right? Ah. So okay. So when this is getting returned, okay, this is not going to automatically change the value. You have to say this is equal to this. Okay, this is equal to this. So now output will be old column will be replaced. Now, if you want to put a new new column with a new value, you give a different column name. Here, I want to overwrite. Anyway, I will not be using old column, so I'm going to replace the old column value. So that's why I'm saying comment text of review comment message equal to comment text of review comment message and apply NL this one. Now you see, gone right. It is converted into lowercase and also that accent is gone. Okay. So this is one such step. Now what we do is we will break it into words. So this is entire thing is one sentence, right? And our job we want to use as a word. Okay. So we will entire text that you see string, we will break it into words. So so we have something called as NLTK has something called as tokenize, word tokenize. Word tokenize will go take a string and convert into words. Okay, so I'm going to perform word tokenize. So and let me do it here itself in this. So after removing this, NLP step 3 says yes, tokenize the content. Okay, so to tokenize, I'm going to say tokens equal to NLTK dot tokenize NLTK dot tokenize dot word tokenize, and here you pass the text that you want to tokenize. So comments, yes. Okay, done. Yes, now I have to return tokens. And we'll do one more step and we'll stop here. Tomorrow we'll continue on this. Okay, so yeah, so I didn't get you. What did you say? No, calling is same, right? We are applying everything. Okay, so this you see, everything is broken down into, so your string got converted into now list. Okay, one more step and we'll stop for today. We will now, so we have something called as stop words, right? What is stop words? Okay, so stop words comes from nltk.corpus.stopword. Okay, so I'm going to say here, getting the stop words list or set, actually stop words is set. Okay, so I'm going to use, generally when you have when you want to declare a value which doesn't change, right, we put in capital letters, okay, to indicate that it's a constant kind of thing. So stop words equal to, okay, so you have NLTK, okay, dot corpus, okay, NLTK dot corpus dot, no, NLTK is a library package which has all the information about uh, uh, NLP. So in that you have corpus. Corpus is like dictionaries. It has set of values. In corpus, you have something called as stop words. Stop words will have stop words for every language. So you have to say stop word, and then you have to say which language. Dot words, Portuguese. So it'll give us only the Portuguese stop words. No, not by default. We are giving it here. No. Okay. NLTK dot corpus dot stop words dot words. Okay. And now I'm saying Portuguese. Okay. So this is the word. Now I need to take the word and put it in stop word. So how do I take? So I'm going to say for word in this one. Like, right? Now this is going to give us, stop words. But see, since this is Portuguese, this is also going to give us
In
accent
same
words.
language.
Same language, accent words.
Yeah.
So this also we have to
Change.
remove accent,
Yeah.
right? So what I'll do is, let me write a function to remove accent, because twice we are doing, right? So I'm going to say remove accent function. Okay. And I'm going to say def remove accent, and it'll take a text. Okay. And what we'll do, I'm going to copy this from here till end. Okay. Or, okay. So here I'm saying text equal to this, and then return txt, correct? Comment is nothing but your text here that we are passing, right? So instead of doing this entire thing, I'm going to call this function directly here. Yes. And then I'm going to say comments. We haven't done functions, right? Complete function. Okay. Yes. So I'm calling this function here, which is supposed to perform this activity. So remove accent is done. Now here also, from here also, for W will give us the accent words, right? And I need to remove the accent words from here. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Looks like Pavni has joined. No. Okay. She hasn't. I wanted to finish off this. Okay. So you get here, so this word here, okay. So this is how you can use for loop. Okay. This word that we are getting from NLTK, I want to perform remove accent. Okay. So I'm going to say remove accent for this word. Okay. So this word is coming from this, and I'm applying remove accent here. Okay. And I'm going to put set for entire this thing. Remove duplicates. So now what happens? Stop words is now word without remove the normal. These are all normalized words now. Okay, so we'll stop here today. Okay. Tomorrow when we meet, we'll complete it. So today we started talking about NLP. What is NLP? Natural language processing. How to process natural language. Okay. So remember few steps. First step is convert into lowercase.
Yeah.
Second step is, if it is non-English text, only for non-English, we have to normalize the text, right? So how do you normalize? First you decode, okay, and then you encode. So decode based on the language, and then encode based on UTF character. So you get English text. Second step is remove the words which are not required. So stop words are the words which are not required. Okay. So we'll stop here. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to stop it, and I'll share the recording.